Hi guys! So in this video, I'll be visiting two restaurants and I'll try to redesign their menus to give them the glow up that they need. So I'll be visiting first a Japanese restaurant and another one is a local cafe. So these restaurants have menus that I think need a major makeover. So in this video, I'm gonna try my best using my skills to come up with a better menu that will make their customers want to order more food. So let's go straight to the video. Okay, so first up is a Japanese restaurant. So this one is called Shin Mikana. And although we feasted on really great food and their large portions, I think their menu could really use some help. So the tool that I'll be using to design the menus is Kittl. Okay, so let's head over to kittl.com. So I'm going to new project. So the menu design that we have has a very plain black background. It's very typical of a Japanese restaurant, but for this project, I want to include some form of texture. To do that, I'll go to textures. Then from here, we go to the backgrounds panel. This one has like lighter areas compared to the other backgrounds here, so I'm planning to use this one. Okay, so from here I want to start adding some elements. So the first one is perhaps a logo. Change the color to white. And then Kittl has a lot of fonts in their kit. They have here serifs, sans serifs, and even script fonts. I wanted to find something that feels elegant. I want it to be like simple, but at the same time quite unique. Okay, so this one looks interesting. The font name is Brilliant. So another thing that I really like about Kittl is it allows for different types of transformation for the text. So if you go to this panel, you can click add transformation, and then you have a lot of options here. You can do like curve, where you can modify the anchor points. You can distort, similar to like the wrap feature or the distort feature in Photoshop. They have arch, rise, wave. I'm thinking of using like the rise or the angle. Then again, I'm looking for different font options. Okay, so I found this font that I think is perfect for this word. What we can do as well is to adjust the letter spacing. So before this video, I pre-uploaded some of the photos that I would be needing for this project. For the sake of this video, we'll be using like placeholder images that I found. So these are stock photos that we will be using. So let's start with a photo of this ramen bowl. So what I like about Kittl is that it has a tool that lets you remove the background of objects. We can go here and then select the AI background remover. Then what I'll do is to add like a shadow. You can change like the direction of the shadow, the amount of offset. Okay, so what I'll do next is to add the rest of the images. So I have here different images that we will be using. So here you can see that the ramen bowl kinda blends with the background. So another thing that I can do is to go to background and then I can click release. I can adjust the size and find like the perfect spot. So this one has a very nice layout. And then let's look for some font options for this as well. So now that we have the layout for this page, I'll start filling in the information. So for this one, I just went to ChatGPT to create like very short description of the products. So the only thing that we are missing at this point are the prices of this food. If you've seen a lot of Japanese references, they use a lot of brush strokes. We can search for brush elements that we can use. So I found here a brush stroke that we can use. I'll put it here. So we can definitely change or work on like the colors, change it to a different color. Maybe we can adjust the spacing a little bit. Instead of regular, I'll go with bold. So this layout as it is looks very nice already. It is very clean, it's very simple yet very elegant. But I kind of want to explore like other elements to include. So in some of the references that I've seen, they use a lot of like table napkins or tablecloth. So this is an image that I've seen in their collection. It has fruits on it, but we can actually maybe work around, like hide this behind the bowl. And then what I'll do is to go to the photo filter. So I'll go to hue, adjust this to find the perfect color. So I'm very happy and satisfied with how this looks. And I think the last thing that I'll do is to add more details in the background. I want to include details of like pepper or like chili powder in the background. Maybe we can add like chopsticks to really reinforce the Japanese feel and vibe. So let's find some more images that we can use, and then maybe we can wrap up this first page of the design. I really like how it turned out, and it's definitely like a big upgrade compared to their original menu. And I think it goes to show that even without like an Adobe subscription, you can still use different tools and then come up with really great high quality designs. So the next redesign is for a cafe. So according to their social media, this cafe is a French inspired cafe. So when I think of France, I think of fashion. So my plan for this redesign is to make it very editorial, similar to like magazines. It's very elegant and classy. For this one, I'll do a very light colored menu, maybe like white or beige. So I'm not really a fan of the fonts that they used for the original menu. I feel that we can definitely look for more elegant fonts. And also the coffee section feels a little bit lost. So definitely I want to highlight the coffee section in the redesign of the menu. And I'm very excited for this one, so let's start designing. So I'll start by changing the background. I'll go to the layers panel, and then let's look for a light beige, almost white background. So let's start exploring options for the brand name. I will make multiple copies of this so that we can explore different font options. So I really want to redesign the logo of this brand, and I want to look for something thin and elongated for the UN part of the logo. This font fits the look that I am looking for. So for the word cafe, I also want it to be a serif font. I think this one has to be like wider than the first one. I think this font option is perfect for this word. I want to introduce or add like a box shape. So the cafe word will be beige and it will be inside a black box. So in the images panel, I had the opportunity to look for some aesthetic looking images. I think this one looks really nice and it fits really well. This is the one that I want to use. For this first image, I want to move this a little bit. I want to add like another black bar. And then for the text here, I want it to say the best cafe in town. Okay, so under the logo, I want to add an opening and closing hours. So when I was looking for design ideas, I explored the templates on Kittl, and I saw this very nice coffee artwork, and it has these stars that I want to use, and I want to copy this to our document. So to make it consistent across all design elements, I'm actually thinking of adding the stars to the logo. And since we are using just text or fonts for our logo, I think adding the star would make this much more unique. So I think the layout is perfect at this point. It's just a matter of adding all the sections or the list of items. So we'll start with the hot drinks. So for the prices, I will copy this and change the alignment. So for the cold drinks, I will copy the same layout. I'll just edit the information. And lastly, let's include a non-coffee option under the cold drinks. Then I will also add a linear offset to this image. So it's just a simple square, and then I'll remove the fill and just add a very thin outline. Then I will also put the stars. I will also add an outline, like a beige outline, to help separate it from the lines. And maybe we can add like an ellipse with a star. I see this technique being used a lot in aesthetic designs, so I want to try that as well. So this is the final design that I came up with for this cafe. So I definitely think that we have achieved the editorial look that we are after. This design is very simple yet elegant. It's also very classy and modern, and it's definitely a major improvement from their original one. So if they're watching this video, I hope they'll like it. So I have here a side-by-side comparison of the two redesigns that we did for this video. I really had fun doing this redesign, and it's something that I'll definitely do more in this channel. It's really nice to know that we can actually achieve these things using a web tool and not using like Adobe programs. So if you want to try out Kittl for free, I have a link in the description that leads to their website. I also have a code that's MikeYT. So you can use this code to get 25% off from all of their paid plan options. So Kittl has a lot of illustrations, fonts, and images, and really great templates that you can use as a base for your design. But if you're like me who wants to do everything from scratch, you can definitely do that as well. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you want to see more redesign videos, I have here a video suggestion that you can check out after this one. So keep designing, keep inspiring, and keep creating, and I'll see you in the next video.